Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful Monday morning here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday morning. Yes. It is a beautiful day indeed. The sun is up, we are up, and we're already in the studio to get through to the news, latest Chelsea news, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are in the final week of our pre-season. Chelsea are in the final week of the pre-season. 2 more games to go. Real Madrid next. Then the last game will be against Inter Milan. Are we ready? The Blues, are we ready to get the season started? Remember, our first game of the season is going to be against Manchester City, Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful day indeed. I know and understand that it's always difficult to be up on Monday morning. It is difficult to go to work on Monday, especially if that day, if you have so much fun over the weekend, it's difficult to go to work on Monday morning. But hey, guys, you need to be up and doing. Yes, it is only what you do that you can achieve great results. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. And this time around, we are starting on Romeo Lavia. And hey, don't go anywhere because I have a lot of shout-outs that I'll be giving out at the end of this video. A lot of you commented on the videos that I posted yesterday. The special shout-out to you guys out there. I'll be calling you by your name, so don't go anywhere. And remember, our TikTok is also on. If you have not yet followed us on TikTok, please do follow on TikTok. It is the same Selam's blog on TikTok. Selam's blog on TikTok. Let's hear from you. Those on TikTok is going to be hour by hour update exclusively for all Chelsea fans. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are starting on Romeo Lavia this morning. Yes, we have news on Victor Osimhen. We have news on who? Conor Gallagher. Yes, but we are starting with Romeo Lavia this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, the last time I saw a Chelsea player consistently play early through balls from the back to the forwards was Fabregas to Diego Costa. The last time I saw a through ball from the back to the forwards is from Fabregas. Fabregas to Diego Costa. You remember those days? Yes, through balls from the back to the forwards at the front. The last time I saw that was from Fabregas to Diego Costa. Lavia is giving me the same vibes right now. Romeo Lavia is giving me the same vibes right now. It's one of the things he has done well in this preseason. He looks up very early. Listen, Osimhen will love that if we can get him. Victor Osimhen will love that, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you see, talking about Romeo Lavia, okay? I believe he is very good in that number 6 role. The number 6 role perfectly fits Romeo Lavia, both on the ball and off the ball. On the ball and off the ball, it perfectly fits him. Yes. You can't have 2 of Romeo Lavia. It's not common to get players like Romeo Lavia or Fabregas. It's not common. It is not common. No. Romeo Lavia played 13 passes into the final third against Man City. 13 passes. Romeo Lavia played 13 passes according to Blue Footy. He played 13 passes into the final third against Manchester City on Saturday night. No other player from Chelsea or Man City recorded more in the game. Reece James was second with 11 passes. Yes. Romeo Lavia alone played 13 passes. No other player on both sides, whether Man City side or Chelsea side. Reece James was second with 13 passes. For you to know what Chelsea missed last season. Yes. Lavia is just the perfect number 6 for Maresca football, ladies and gentlemen. He is just the perfect number 6 for Maresca football. If you told Maresca to build him in a lab, always said it. I said it severally. And because he's as good on the ball as off it, Lavia is as good on the ball as off the ball. Off the ball, he knows exactly where to be, what to be doing. That will make him start on this system. Lavia, a well-fit Lavia should start on Maresca system. I'm so happy it is showing in these early stages in our preseason. It was always clear what Lavia possesses. You see, Caceido also fits in the defensive midfield role, but Enzo Fernandez's presence in the squad might mean he could be considered for the role as one of the number 8s. Caceido also fits into the same profile, but because of Enzo Fernandez, Caceido will have to go to play the number 8. I said it before, maybe I said yesterday also. One of the 8, just as Ndidis played last season, as Caceido is very comfortable playing higher up the pitch. Caceido is very comfortable playing up higher the pitch, so the number 8 role fits him, for me, than the number 6 role. And he can also provide a goal threat. Caceido can equally provide a goal threat. Lavia is just best suited at that number 6 role. Romeo Lavia, he is very much comfortable. He's best suited for that number 6 role. Ladies and gentlemen, Romeo Lavia, this coming season, we are yet to see the best of him in Chelsea. We've never had a player like him since Cesc Fabregas. Yes, you can let me know in the comment section, Chelsea fans. Well, to some other news, it is your breakfast and I would not like to take much of your time. So I want to rush quickly and deliver the news to you as it is. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you see, Enzo Maresca won't be trying a lot of things at this point if he has been here for a season or a year ago. This preseason is a perfect time. Not doing it in official games. The mistakes we are seeing in this current setup, especially in the last game against Man City, it is good that we are not seeing these mistakes in official games. This is just a preseason game. And trust me, when the league starts, he will know the players to start and how to get the best out of them. When the league starts, Enzo Maresca will know the players to start and how to get the best out of them. Even though I don't expect that to be optimal straight away. No. There will still be some mistakes here and there. But I expect it to be much better. I will expect a much better squad. And listen, you see, the game against Real Madrid will be one of the games that we can actually use to assess the squad. Because right now, he has tested virtually all the players. So between the game of Real Madrid and Inter Milan, I believe he'll be preparing towards the next game, the first game of the season, which is against Man City. He now have the players he knows he'll be using for that game. In the exception of Cole Palmer, which I am not sure Cole Palmer is going to be playing that first game. Reece James will not play the first game because he's suspended. Yeah. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Reece James has been suspended from last season, and Cole Palmer because he's not in the preseason yet. I don't think, even Marc Cucurella, in the first game, I am not sure. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Well, quickly, you see, today, Conor Gallagher's deal is almost about to be announced. Conor Gallagher to Atletico Madrid. Conor has said yes to Atletico Madrid over the night. Yeah. He has given the green light to Atletico Madrid. And Conor is set to fly to Spain today as his move to Atletico Madrid inches closer. Deal worth around £33 million after bid was accepted by Chelsea last week. ladies and gentlemen, Conor to Atletico Madrid. It is, here we go. Exclusive. Conor Gallagher has verbally agreed terms and said yes to join Atletico Madrid. That is the latest news we received the last hour. Here we go to follow today after formal steps. 5-year deal. La Liga's record fee this summer. La Liga's record fee this summer. 40 million euro to Chelsea. The deal was brokered by Ali Berat from Epic Sports and Paul Nichols. Yeah, Epic Sports, they were the ones that broke the deal between Conor Gallagher and Atletico Madrid. Today, Gallagher will be in Spain to go through the formalities. And if this deal is finally sealed, that would mean Chelsea FC has raised successfully £124.5 million so far this summer. £124.5 million so far this summer, with the combined sales of Conor Gallagher, Ian Matson, Lewis Hall, and Michael Golden, all making it £124.5 million this summer. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done some good businesses, you know. Yeah, Chelsea have done some great businesses. These are all profits, man. Profit. These are all profit. Academy players, profit. Chelsea. These are owners, eh? You see, more on Conor Gallagher before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is your breakfast. 2 Premier League clubs try to enter the race, but Gallagher considered 2 options only. Sign two deal with Chelsea or join Atletico. Only 2 deals, these 2 was in his mind all this while. Even though 2 new clubs joined the race to sign him from the Premier League. Sign a 2-year contract with Chelsea or join Atletico. Now he chose the latter, join Atletico. Proposal accepted on contract valid until June 2029. Waiting for formal steps later today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right? Okay. All right. You see, Chelsea are monitoring Matt O'Reilly as a potential replacement for Gallagher. So we are not just selling Gallagher, not because we have too much midfielders. We still want to replace Conor Gallagher. This is where I personally have problem. It's not as if we have too much, but we just want to sell Gallagher to balance the books. For the record's sake, we sold an academy player because the PSR rule, sales, you know, you are selling a player that you do not buy. It is your own farm product. And so it's pure profit on the books. That is what it means. We could have sold any other player to balance the books, but those other players are players that Chelsea bought. So when you do the plus and minuses, it doesn't balance. So Chelsea are monitoring Matt O'Reilly as a potential replacement for Gallagher. Matt O'Reilly is a Celtic player. He is a Celtic player, ladies and gentlemen. All right, quickly before I let you go, this is a great morning to you wherever you are. Let me not waste my time because I'll be back later in the day in the next 2-3 hours with more exclusives for you. I want to give some shout out, a big shout out to Ibrahim Shola. Happy New Week up Chelsea. According to Ibrahim Shola, Happy New Week to you too. Ibrahim Shola, wherever you are, very great Monday afternoon to you, wherever you are. Well, big shout out to you as well. It's a good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you. It is in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, Ibrahim Shola, big shout out to you out there. All right, this one says, my dear, I am Anderson Steve. From the beginning, I never trusted this coach. I'm watching from Jericho and from Liberia. This is foolish. Let the coach stop doing nonsense. My goodness. Please, let's watch our words carefully, our language. Sometimes we can be more civil in our language and we can choose our words carefully, right? We might disagree with each other. We might disagree in the way the coach is handling things or the style of play or whatever. But let's be careful on the words. Please, let's watch our words. Next time, I might not read your message if you use foul languages because we will not tolerate it on this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, let's respect each other. This is coming from Steve, Anderson Steve, from Jericho and from Liberia. Big shout out to you out there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the same guy said, my dear, I am Anderson Steve. From the beginning, I never trust. Okay, the same thing. He said, All right. Now we go to the next one. He said, you are overflogging this Conor Gallagher issue. Moses, he said, I'm overflogging the Conor Gallagher issue. Really? Well, he said the club owners know what they are doing. Keep sentiment aside. He is not capable of playing the Maresca football. Stop your analysis on him, please. It's becoming offensive of you. Gallagher is not the first academy player to be put for sale. Where were you when Brendan Traore and Tammy Abraham from Ghana were sold? How much did you fight for Tammy Abraham? Well, my brother Moses Okugbo. These are two different caliber of players. The influence of Conor Gallagher cannot be underrated. The influence of Conor Gallagher compared to Tammy Abraham or Bertrand Traore can never be compared. Remember, Tammy Abraham never captained Chelsea. They have different profiles, different personalities. So please, let us not even start it that way. I agree with you. If you say maybe I'm over, reacting on the issue. Finally, the issue is about to be a dead issue. That deal will soon be signed, and there we go. All right. So please, Tammy Abraham, Bertrand Traore, they are all nice guys, but their profiles are different. We are talking about our second best player last season. We are talking about our captain, the one who captained the squad, entire squad throughout the season. Over 90% of our games last season. He's the player we are talking about here. All right. Anyway, big shout out to you out there, my brother Moses. You do not tell me where you are watching from, Moses. Let me know from you where exactly you are watching us from. This was a good afternoon, sir. I am Manga and Ananias. Please don't mention top 4 in our team because we are there for the EPL title. Before getting to the top 4, the Premier League contenders played with 11 players and Chelsea also playing with 11 players. Why not them winning it up, Blues? Well, I actually wanted to predict the top 4 team. I don't want to be overconfident. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, personally, I have a feeling next season, Chelsea will carry the league. Yes, Man City will be second on the league table. Man City will be second on the league table. Arsenal and Liverpool, they will battle the 3rd position. Arsenal, Liverpool battle the 3rd position. And I see Aston Villa, yes, still fighting for top 4. But first on the league table, bold prediction. First is Chelsea, second is Man City. 3rd, Arsenal, Liverpool, they will battle it out. Then Aston Villa, Tottenham, the rest follows. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my bold prediction for the next season. We wait to see. I am just a dreamer, right? Oh yes, if you want to dream, you better dream big because you may never know. Your dream might just come true. So you better dream big. Friends, yes. So Ananias, Ananias, that is my dream, okay? All right, Moses Okugbo, he said we are on the right track. Don't bother about the scoreline. Goals for and goals against. Perfection is gradual. The squad is not yet full strength. They need to gel. Moses Okugbo from Kano State, Nigeria. Perfectly well. I agree with you on this one, my brother. I agree with you, Moses Okugbo from Kano, Nigeria. God bless you, my dear friend. Big shout out to you out there, Moses Okugbo from Kano, Nigeria. This one says, good day, sir. Happy Sunday. Looking at the game, Chelsea and Man City. In the midfield is good and also with our front, but our defense is not good at all. The defenders and the keeper, they don't understand themselves. Yes, there was a misunderstanding in our defense and the goalkeeper. It is true. Big shout out to you out there anyway. This is coming from my brother, Sylvie Adam in Nigeria. Yes. Good evening, my big brother. Happy Sunday to you. I'm very unhappy with Chelsea decisions sometimes. Them didn't know that the styles of Maresca is different before they brought him in. Oh, just send the key players away. Because of money, just now 10 goals conceded before Premier League and more than that, I'm thinking they are tired of the team. Togolese in Nigeria, Anambra State, Edem Kojo Silivi, your brother. Big shout out to you out there. Edem Kojo Silivi in Anambra State, Nigeria. Well, you see, I try to analyze the game and like you said, we don't have all our key players in a game together, and the coach is still trying different players in different positions. So let's see what happens between the next 2 games, then we can finally conclude, right? Yes, big shout out to you out there, Adam Sylvie. Yeah, Adam Sylvie in Anambra State. This one says, Chelsea performed very well, the midfield and forward. A misunderstanding in the defense. I see Maresca a good and a great coach for Chelsea. Larry from Lagos, Nigeria. Larry, well, the truth is that we can see a clear formation from our coach. We can see the style of play. It is getting very clearer. Chelsea now have a formula of play. It is not like we don't know what style we are playing. This squad, or under this coach, we are beginning to see that, okay, Chelsea are playing this kind of football. You know, the style of football now can be identified, ladies and gentlemen. So I agree with you very well, my brother Larry from Lagos, Nigeria. Larry, big shout out to you out there. Big shout out to you. All right, this one says Chelsea, they should work hard to get Victor Osimhen, a good striker than Haaland. All right, okay, we hope this week something great could happen on Victor Osimhen's end. This one says, conceding 10 goals and scoring 8 goals simply shows that the defense is either weak or the system is backward ball passing and possess silly mistakes that give opponents many chances to score. Yeah, considering 10 goals simply that our defense is weak. It's simple as that our defense is weak. Yes, there was a lack of communication between the goalkeeper and our defense. There was confusion throughout. That is why we consider 4 goals against City alone. I mean, it's not good. It's not good. It even goes against the record of the coach. You know that? Yeah. Anyway, big shout out to you there, Roderick Fury. Roderick, that's coming from Roderick Fury. All right, big shout out to you. Okay, this one says he rejected contract twice, and we can't just allow him to go as free agent like Christensen and Rudiger. Or talking about Conor Gallagher, right? Well, finally, there is an agreement in place, and Gallagher today, Monday, he'll be flying to Spain to get that agreement signed. All right. This one says Chelsea don't need to sell Conor Gallagher and Trevor Chalobah because these 2 players has a great thing to offer to Chelsea. These 2 players are real blues. They have the club in heart. Modric needs to send on loan. We Chelsea fans need to be patient and wait for the starting of the season before judging any player. Kemo Kamara from Celerio. Kemo Kamara from Celerio. Big shout out to you. Your message is quite clear there. It is very, very clear. But Gallagher is going, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And you continue. He said, Chelsea don't need. Okay, the same person. Let me just do that. Just a good evening here. Modric is an average player. We wasted our money on him. We can't even take opponents one-on-one. He can't even take opponents one-on-one. He needs to go on loan. I understand what Maresca trying to do. I believe in his program. Thank you, Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there. This one says, the difference between Port and Enzo is that Port loses or draws with even Sheffield, while Enzo can lose with City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Newcastle, and smash the rest. Are you sure? All right. My fellow Blues, do not hesitate. Osimhen is due. Go and check his videos. You agree with me. This is George Ellison from Malawi. Big shout out to you, George Ellison from Malawi. Big shout out to you out there. You give it a difference between Enzo, Maresca, and Pochettino. All right? Okay. The final 3 right here. From Abba Francis Abba, my good friend Abba Francis Abba. Yeah, he said Gallagher is a good player for me. But the current way of play by Maresca might not fit him in the squad. Instead of wasting on the bench or being banned from the team, it's better he goes to Athletic Madrid and explore in his performances. And for Madrid, he should be loaned out for his underperforming ability on a field of play, which is alarming. Noni has a way of life. On the pitch of play, he makes too many mistakes and selfish, but doesn't feel remorse or sorry at the end. Abba from Apapa, Lagos. Apapa, Abba from Apapa, Lagos. All right. Yes, it's very clear. Noni Madueke, so many mistakes, yet he doesn't. He will do that. He will commit a mistake, and he will still be blaming his, the other players for his own mistakes. He doesn't admit. That is the challenge. He doesn't admit that, oh, I even messed up. I should have passed the ball to you. You know? But we believe that with time, maybe the coach will be talking to him. Let's see what happens next. He's a great player, I keep saying. He's a great player. But Modric should be sent on loan. I agree on that also perfectly. All right? Big shout out to you out there, Abba Francis Abba from Apapa, Lagos, Nigeria. All right, this one says, my honest desire right now is to see my brother Victor Osimhen in Chelsea this coming season. By so doing, Chelsea will be going to be a big threat to others. Anefio Moses following you from Delta State, Nigeria. Big shout out, Anefio Moses from Delta State, Nigeria. Then last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea need Chalobah in the defense. Everything is not all about profit. Everything is not all about profit. Well, your name is not here, but is it about Mary or what? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me end it here. I should be back with more exclusives and explosives in the coming hours. See you when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and peace.